Hi there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wishes as per your time zone. Folks, this is me, Ayaz Zanzeria, founder and director of Zanzeria Family Consultants, a written and media content development studio. And in this video series, I talk about the customer experience journey or customer journey. So in the previous video, I spoke about the pre-buying experience. Today, I'm going to talk about the next step, which is a buying experience. At the time of buying, what does a customer go through, and what are the factors that can greatly affect and influence? So buying is not about simply making the payment and and completing the sale, or walking away with the product or service, but it's about there's an experience even in that. There's a journey even out there as well. Like for example, let's take some examples. Let's say buying a television set, or buying a washing machine, buying a home appliance, or versus signing up for a service, and or opening a bank account. So when I talk about buying, there's not necessary it's not necessary that some money has to be paid upfront. But let's talk about a classic example would be opening a bank account. Okay. Now, how accurately this journey goes through, or what is the process involved, how importantly, rather, all the necessary information is given to the customer. Okay, what is the paperwork that is informed to him? Like the complete list of documents, acceptable documents, what are the deviations, the timelines, etc., and so on and so forth. So and until the customer gets his or her bank account opened and he starts doing transactions, so that is the experience. That is also a buying experience. That is one part. Let's talk about purchasing a home appliance. It could be a laptop, it could be a refrigerator, a washing machine, or an air conditioner. So like after he has completed this pre-buying experience, then comes the at the time of making the sale, the paperwork that is to be completed, the information to be taken. Let's say for example, a refrigerator, washing machine, or an so the at which address it is to be, whether the address has been carefully captured or not, with the proper landmarks, contact numbers, timings, etc., and so on and so forth. So and whether and very importantly, what type of house it is, like whether it's an independent house, or whether it's a person is staying in a flat or in a high-rise building, and then if so, and on which floor. So these people, I mean, all this information needs to be captured at the time of buying, so the delivery people can make appropriate arrangements to come and for the appliance to be delivered. So that is also an important factor, determining factor. So then signing up for a service, let's say an online service, what are the prerequisites? Like, is the information being captured correctly? What is the type of validation? What is a mandatory information? Is it properly explained or not? So, when generally when there's a form to be filled up, there's a field which is mentioned, and then what is missed out in very many scenarios is the description of the field. Like for example, a name has to be mentioned. So now let's say if I have to take my name Ayaz Zanzeria, but my name as per my PAN card or my government identity proof is Ayaz Shabir Zanzeria. So that is an important factor. A lot of people would so let's say I generally prefer to put Ayaz Zanzeria, but if unless specified that please mention your name as per your government identity proof, if it's there in the description, it may sound small, but it can avoid a lot of miscommunication and back and forth, you can say damage control, so to speak. So that is that is also an important part of the buying journey, a buying experience. These are small things. These sound small, but these can have a huge impact. If it can be the determining factor between between a good customer experience versus a bad one. So that is the impact, that is the essence of these small things: customer journey, customer experience, buying journey. This is what I'm talking about. So hope this makes sense, folks. And to know more about how buying experience can be made better, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to assist you and to formulate a proper buying experience. It's not only about the design, it's these finer points, it's this attention to detail that will make a difference. Feel free to reach out to me for more information, and I'll be more than happy to help you with your buying processes. Until then, take care and stay tuned for the next. Goodbye and take care.